Good morning, everybody. It's February 23rd, and I will explain today's lesson and the homework for today. Tomorrow, don't forget, tomorrow at 10 o'clock, we'll have our lesson in Messenger for both morning and afternoon students, okay? Let's see what we have for today. We start again on my blog, on our blog. And now I started to put the videos on the blog too. So if you want to check it out and if you don't know how to go back in Messenger and find the explanation, you will have everything on the blog, even the videos, okay? So let's see what we have. I already explained yesterday's lesson. Hopefully you practiced enough the school-related vocabulary and you practice the listening and the speaking and repeating the new words. And number two, again, the same thing. These ones were not only words, but these were instructions. So hopefully you practice these ones too. Okay, let's see. This is for Tuesday. I will make it bigger for you. There you go. Okay, and directions for doing a task. Like these ones, some of these will be on the test. And then I have two of these from the Learning Chocolate for today. As you see, you have the green heart. And remember, when you have a green heart, that both for morning and afternoon is still skill building activities. Okay, let's see what we have here. And you're already familiar with these kind of exercises, so it shouldn't be too hard for you to do it. Again, there is nothing to send back again today, but you can practice and please practice because otherwise you won't be able to do the test. So let's see what we have. Directions for doing a task. I will try to make it just a little bit bigger if I can. There you go. That's all I can, and it won't let me go that way, which is not very good, but I have to make it still smaller so everybody can see everything. Okay, so first of all, what you do, you just click on these little speakers and then you can hear the voice and the pronunciation of the word. And then if you can, you're alone, you can practice and repeat after the word, after the voice, or just practice with your children is up to you. Okay, so let's listen. Match, print, write, check, cross out. Okay, so for example, this one, you can cross out with one line or you can cross out with an X. Both are called cross out. Underline and circle. Okay, so yeah, when you practice these ones, please copy these words in your notebook and then you can go and click on the first exercise. And what you do again, listen to the little speakers, click on the speakers, listen to the word and put it next to the word that you hear. Let's do it. Cross out, right, underline, and you keep going through all of them. And once you finish, then you can check on check answer. So that's why you don't have to send it back to me because it will, the computer will check it for you. So check answers. Good, good, good. We didn't do the other ones, but do all of them before you check your answers. Once you finish, you remember in the top left corner, you click on the arrow to go back to the exercises and then click on the second exercise. The second exercise, what you do, take these words from here, the instructions, and put it under the correct picture. Okay, match. I'm not doing all of them because then you won't do yours. Okay, and then when you finish with everything, check your answer again. And once you did all good, then go and click on the arrow back and do the exercise number 3. These are the same. You listen to the instructions and put it under the correct picture. Circle. Which one is circle? This one is circle. Underline. Put it under the picture. practice these ones because this is exactly the same thing that you will get for the listening test on Friday. Recognizing classroom instructions. Once you finish, you can check your answers up here, and then in the top left corner, you click on the arrow, go back and go to fill in. So this is practice. If you have your words written down in your notebook, it will be very easy for you because you can just copy the words so you will not spell it incorrectly. Okay, you finish, you go back, dictation, what you do, now you click on this, listen, and then you try to write it down. Let's do the first one. Right. Okay. And you remember, you don't need to put a capital letter because these ones are just words for now. Underline. And it's a very good idea. Try to repeat after the voice so you know how to spell it. Okay. When you finish, let's do one more. I do one more. Check. I do one more. Put a check mark, check mark. And then when you finish with all of them, you can check your answers again. You finish, you go back. And this was the last exercise. So each of these, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exercises. Please take your time, do it because this is a very good way to learn the vocabulary that you need to for the test and for the classroom. Okay, so this was number 1. And let's see exercise homework number 2, which is not really a homework, it's just exercise for you. So there are more instructions. Let's see what we have. We have look at the board, be quiet, listen, raise your hand, sit down, stand up, take out your notebook, open your book, close your book, write your name, read, draw, all of these. Okay, what you do again, you can click on the speakers and listen. The one thing that I would like to tell you, in the test for the reading writing students, when you say look at the board, this is an instruction. So you will have to start with capital letter and you have to stop with a full stop or an exclamation mark. This is not really correct because this is already a sentence. Be quiet, capital B, and you can say be quiet, please. All of these, it's nice if you say please. It's much nicer than just say, oh, look at the board. Look at the board, please, or please look at the board. Doesn't matter where you put the please at the beginning or at the end of the sentence. Please sit down or sit down, please. Okay, and then the S will be capital because it's a sentence. And at the end, you can put a full stop or you can put an exclamation mark and say, sit down. Okay, when you raise your voice, that's an exclamation mark. Okay, take out your notebook. Please take out your notebook. Then take out your notebook, please. Then you have capital T here. And at the end, you have a full stop. Tika or nokta, you remember? Okay, so I do this, listen to them, copy these ones in your notebook. You don't have to send it back to me, just copy so you can get back when you do the exercises. You know how to spell them, how to write them. Exercise number 1 is the same. You listen to these, put it next to the correct. I'm just putting it all over the place. There you go, I got one. I didn't even listen. But first you click. Raise your hand. And then you put it, raise your hand comes here. Raise your hand. Listen. Listen goes, where is listen? Oh, here, listen, okay. Listen. And then you can check your answers again. Okay, when you finish, then you go back to exercise number 2. You just put this one under the correct pictures. This is for the reading assessment, actually, how you understand these, how you can read them, and you can identify which pictures for what instruction. Open your book. Open your book. Which one open your book? This one open your book? I think so. Maybe read. That's a little bit confusing. So do the ones first that you can see that is not confusing. I'd say, I believe this is sit down. Listen. Which one is listen? This one with the ear. Take out your notebook. I believe this, she's taking out her notebook from her backpack. Oh, this is open your book. Okay. This looks like open your book. Close your book. Which one is close your book? This one, okay. And then once you finished all of these, then you check your answers and go back and do exercise number 3. Exercise number 3, again, it's a listening one. You listen and put it under the correct picture. Just drag it with your mouse, okay? It's a very, very nice and easy exercise for you to learn all these vocabulary items and instructions. Then you do the next one. Then you have to type in. So this one was listen. I just put there listen. This one was sit down. I'm just curious if I write it as a sentence, if it says if it's correct or not. What if I put an exclamation mark? Let's see if it gives me if it's correct, or I have to write the same way. Let's see. Listen, it said it's okay. Sit down, it said it's not okay. Or maybe this one is sit down, maybe this one is stand up, that's why. Okay. So yes, I can, it seems that I can put capital letter at the beginning. So if you want, you can do that. When you finish, you go back again, and then you have one more, the dictation. When you click on the little speaker, and then you can write it down. Okay, listen. And I can even put a exclamation mark.
Open your book.
Open your book. Okay, you can put the full stop there. What's this?
Take out your notebook.
Take out. Okay. Take out your notebook. And because you already copied this in your notebook, these instructions, it should be easy for you to just look in your notebook and copy, and look in your notebook and copy. So let me check my answers. Good, good, good. You see, you can use capital letter at the beginning, and that should be the correct way to do it, and put the full stop at the end, because that's how we write sentences correctly. Okay, so basically that's it for today. So these two, okay, these two exercises for today. I will send out first the video of the explanation, and I will give you maybe about half an hour, 1 hour, and after that I will send out the exercises for you to do, and I will keep correcting your homeworks. I'm still correcting some of your tests from last week. It's a lot, but we are getting there. Okay, so don't forget, as you see on here, it says that tomorrow we will have the lesson in Carolina's room at 10 a.m. Okay, so for both morning and afternoon, we will have the lesson at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So see you tomorrow at 10. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can message me Messenger, and then happy practice. Have a nice day, everybody. Bye.